Peace, love, and creativity to all the creative natives. Welcome back to Creative Knowledge TV Live. It's Warrior Wednesday. And you know I got a special bill for you guys. Creative Knowledge Live. It's your brother Jelahi, spiritual minister bringing sinister. You know what it is. Today, this is my second build today. Um, we building. So today's topic, this is Warrior Wednesday or Wednesday Wisdom official topic, which is how important is privacy in intimate relationships to you, to me, to the world, not just black relationships, but relationships overall. How important is privacy in relationships? This can be personal privacy and just the overall relationship privacy between you two. Now, I'm going to talk from the standpoint of the relationship privacy between the mates, the female and the man. Um, Personal privacy, I'm gonna leave that up to you guys' personal relationships because again, everything is perspective based. Some niggas and women don't like to look at each other phones or all that shit. That's on y'all. You know what I mean? Like that's based on how y'all relationships work. Y'all can figure out those problems. We're going to talk about overall privacy in relationships, letting people know your relationship issues. How do you deal with the issues? How do you manage the emotions in the relationships? How do you spend time together? Different aspects of the relationship. So, what we're going to do is we're going to get into the video of the day first. While I get set up, while I share the build, try to see if anyone wants to come on the panel. If not, I'll be right back to build with you guys. So check out my spoken word. This is one of my first spoken words. It's called Tantra Love or Tantra Love. It was me, writing my thoughts about me and my lady, how we experience love, and how I am a Tantra man or a tantric man. And I love to we love to get freaky. No, for sure, man. Y'all check out this spoken word. Tell me what y'all think. Make sure you hit that like button, share this out, get it out to the algorithm so that this video, gets out there to the people, man. We want different comments. We want this discussion to, bring in those comments so I can see different perspectives. I like hearing different perspectives on topics because it just helps me broaden my perspective or my perception on these type of topics. And this is what we do on Creative Knowledge Live, you know what I'm saying? Or what we do on Creative Knowledge TV, period. We're here to make you think. We're here to question things. And we're here to just give different perspectives, family. So if you like this build, go ahead and hit that like button, share, subscribe to the channel. Let's get into the video of the day, and I'll be right back with you guys to start the build. Let's get it.
Yeah, get it. Put it. Light. Let's get it. Go. Yeah. This shit nice. Yeah. Freestyle. Yeah. Friday. Listen, my way. Let's go.
Yeah, so decent cause my money keep increasing. Digging deep with these tantras like Orisha. You been a queen, spent the whole spring in Egypt. This was a one night stand, you left me seated. Damn, it's cuffing season. Too many beautiful girls, Sean Kingston. I can give you reasons, I'm the one that you should be with. I stay on ice like a penguin. Get it, but let me go up some more. Baby sipping drink, let me pull up some more. Going all through the night, red light special. Drowning in the water, hold on, let me flow. Different positions, so gifted, we different. Take the condom off, I tell her time to have my children. Toxic ass nigga, she can feel me in her spirit. Out here chasing dreams, cause she know that we don't fear shit. Two monsters dancing under the moonlight. She feel protected with me, she know I move right. Get cozy now, OZ, we too hype. The party going off the potion, it's moonshine. If you acting loony, then get in tune, slime. I be in my own space, give me room, slime. Married to this money, I'm in my groove mind. Bitch, we up for the O. Bring the broom, slime.
Hey.
Crazy man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What y'all think about that, man? Lots of different bars, just spoken word though, man. Those be my thoughts. It's all free, comes from the heart. That's just how I like to spill my records. So check out all of my YouTube videos as far as my spoken word videos. If you like that one, again, like, share, and subscribe. So today's topic again is how important is privacy in intimate relationships, right? Um, why our relationship should stay private. Okay, so in my book, relationships should stay private is because it keeps the drama from out of your relationships. When you let others into your relationships, some people may, especially if they're not married or if they're not in a relationship, single people may fuck up a good relationship for you because they'll always say, man, I wouldn't tolerate that, or I wouldn't go back to that, I wouldn't do this, I wouldn't do that. See, issues happen in relationships, but when you're speaking with to a single person about your relationship issues, their whole mindset or their whole perspective is going to be, I'm single. So their whole perspective is going to be, I don't need anyone. So you might as well leave that person. This is why privacy is most important in our relationships. And black folks seem to have the most least private relationships. Privacy is also very important, especially for the man, because women tend to be our biggest weakness. Now, I don't want to say weakness as in like they can get to us, they make us cry, all that shit. But when you actually love a woman, you don't want to see her hurt. You don't want to see her crying. You don't want to see her disrespected. You don't want to see people disrespecting her. So when it comes to privacy and relationships, and I want to ask you guys, are women men true weakness? Because you have to understand, like when you're posting your woman, when you're when your woman is posting you, when she's posting your relationship issues, that leaves doors open. That leaves cracks in the door for other men or other people to step in and confuse the both of you. Now, again, of course, it's up to those individuals to not allow that to happen. But that's the point of privacy. See, if you never say it or you never express it out loud and you express it to each other, which is the point of a relationship for you guys to get through it, not for social media to help you get through it, not for friends to help you get through it, then that relationship can stay intact because of that privacy and that bond that you have or that communication that you have. So this is not just based around issues in a relationship. It's just based around overall privacy. When I post my woman, depending on what type of man you are, you know what I'm saying? If you a nigga that's in the streets and you posting your woman, what if a nigga get up with you with your lady in public and either harm her or try to get the ransom out of her for you? This is why sometimes women can be our biggest weakness, just because women are less dominant than men. And sometimes men will take advantage of that. So they'll try to throw little shots like, I seen your man doing this, or I seen your man doing that. Now, again, brothers, if you're a loyal, good man and you're private as well, wouldn't nobody be able to say anything about you like that. You know what I mean? But again, it's very important that we don't allow our weaknesses to show, especially us men, especially in public. See, there's a difference between privacy and public. You don't want your weaknesses to show. You can, of course, share your love, post that you're going on dates. That's why I always post after the date. Once I'm back home, I post where I was or I post where we are, because this world is full of hate for the black family anyway. So people may send someone to destroy your relationship or destroy you or destroy your woman, which is your weakness. Correct? Am I correct? All right. So we kind of got to understand that privacy is very important. because again, it can stop so much drama from being inputted in your relationship. You see a lot of women going to their friends when their relationship when you have a problem in your relationship. And what does the single female always say, or even a woman in a relationship? Girl, leave that nigga. Girl, that nigga ain't on shit. Girl, that nigga. And it just confuses you when really you know this man is a good man. Hey, he probably made a mistake, or vice versa. She probably made a mistake. And what type of friend is that they want to know about your relationship business? That means their relationship isn't private. Know what I mean? So we got to understand that friends don't want to see you happy unless they're married. So privacy in a relationship can help build a stronger bond within you guys because it equals trust as well. I'm going to go to a comment that was on this post when I originally posted it on Facebook from one of my OGs. He commented and said, "I believe privacy is equivalent to trust. If there's trust, privacy should never become an issue. If there is no trust, insecurities arise and privacy goes right out the window." Correct. He's 100% correct because privacy does equal trust. See, if you know that your woman would keep all issues private, if you know that your woman would keep y'all good times and bad times private, it will equal more trust, which will equal more satisfaction between you two. See, a lot of women want to let you know. Women want to show that they're happy in relationships instead of actually being happy. So you see a lot of black women today on media, or just all women in general, just post on media, "I love my man," or they're posting where their man is, or they're posting her and her man all day, every day, pictures that they're taking and things like that. We see what happened to PNB Rock, correct? Because the woman was so thirsty to post, "I'm out with my man on this date." Bro got robbed, killed, life is over. She's probably back doing the next dick. That's just how it happens. And that's what I mean about how women can be our weakness. And we don't want to show our weaknesses to the public, family. That's a perfect example of why you should keep your relationship private. No one needs to know where you guys are going out to eat. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? But only you should, you and your man should, because he actually took you there. But instead, you want the world to know that you guys are eating some shit that's probably cancerous and shit. But again, I'm not gonna go into that type of bill because I still go out and eat certain foods. I still go out and eat meat and shit. So I'm not gonna go into that. But it's the point of women trying to let everyone else know that they're happy instead of actually sitting there with you and being happy. That's why you see most couples just on their phone nowadays when they're on a date. You ever seen two people sitting across from each other and they on their phones instead of like actually communicating in a restaurant and shit? That shit look weird as hell. That shit looks very weird. And that's a point of privacy. Because when you're doing things in private, it's between you two. You don't even need your phone really out. You should be getting to know that person or enjoying that person's company, enjoying each other's company. Okay, so we got to understand that we got to stop basing our relationships off of the more extravagant the gifts, or the more extravagant the places we go, the happier we are. That's not equaling a good relationship. That's not equaling a quality, adequate relationship, intimate relationship. That's not. It's not. But only black folks think that shit is. Only black folks think that what we give each other makes the relationship more than what we are to each other. That's why when sometimes you ask a woman or you ask a man, what do we like most about each other? Um, they get the same what each other has done for each other. You know what I mean? Like they get the same things like, oh, he likes to buy this, or he'll pay for this, or she does this and she fucks like this, or this and that. Being unprivate as fuck. Instead of saying great person, makes me smile, you know what I mean, a leader as far as the man, a nurturer as far as the woman, different things like that. And when you keep that privacy between you two, it makes for a stronger bond. At least in my relationship, at least for me and my lady, we love to have that privacy to ourselves, no matter what we're going through, whether it's the good or the bad. You won't know if we just got $1 million yesterday or if we just broke up yesterday. You would never know. You'll never know until years down the line or something. You see her with somebody else or you see me with somebody else. You can't blame someone for asking you about the relationship issues, but you can blame yourself for how you respond. Nothing needs to be said. If you and your lady going through something and your brother asks you, man, so what's up, man? What's up with you and old lady? Man, we good, bro. Woo woo. Simple as that. Simple as that. It's not being a chump. It's not being non-communicative. It's not being secretive. It's being private. Why can't some things in my life be private? When you're in that bedroom and you're having sex, you close the door, right? You know what I mean? You keep that to yourself when you're baby making. Well, some people do. You see how loosey goosey everybody is now, and that's why the black family is fucked up because everyone wants to show their body, everyone wants to show their sex, everyone wants to show what they're getting or what they have. Another brother said on the post that I originally created, privacy is very important. Each partner deserves their own space to themselves to do whatever they please without jeopardizing the relationship. Now, this brother, shout out this brother, he was talking about the personal privacy. He was talking about having privacy within the relationship in itself. Him, the lady actually trusting him because remember, the other brother said privacy equals trust. So he's speaking on his lady actually trusting him to go out, um, to be loyal in his phone, different things like that. Now, my question to that will be, what's the need to go out if you're building a family or if you have a family already? Why do we feel we always have to be spending money to be in a good relationship or have a good time? Why do only black folks feel we have to spend money or destroy ourselves to have a good time? We want to go out to bars, spend money with the white man, get drunk as shit, and that's what we call a good date out, a good date. Listening to music and shit instead of staying in the house watching movies. You can get drunk at the crib the same way, and it'll cost you less. You know what I mean? So all black folks call going out having a good time is it like, but in reality, we're indulging in activities that destroy us. But again, I don't want to go into that super deep. I'm just using that as an example. See, this society is not conducive for marriage. It's not conducive to great relationships because when you go out, you're gonna have like let's just say your women, you send your lady out with her friends. If she goes out with 2 or 3 single friends, which she shouldn't, if she goes out with all single friends, men are gonna be in their face, and then the other women are gonna be telling your wife or your woman, it's just one night. Go, you could talk to him, girl, while we talking to them. Let him buy you a drink. Let him do this. Let him do that. And that's how the bitch slip up and end up with dick in her mouth, and now you upset, and now you either got to go kill the nigga or black men today are actually killing the woman now because of these issues. But it stems from you guys not having a great enough bond to keep things private, to keep things between you guys in the home. See, your home should be private anyway, but only black folks throw parties at their cribs unless it's a big crib, or unless you're the grandma and you had the family home. What is everybody in and out your crib for? What are you letting men? This is why niggas get robbed. You letting all your homies come over, sit on your couch, see your lady in the room, see your kids, see everything else. And then you be surprised when a nigga come kick your door down. and sit everybody down on the floor. Privacy, family, privacy, privacy. We have to make the conscious decision to do what's right. The brother Pharaoh said we have to find pleasure in each other, not the things that you do. That shit was a great point, because when you ask people what they love about their partner, it's more about what they do for one another instead of the qualities that that person possesses. You feel me? Also, keeping your relationship private will help us um not seek outside validation as well. So when you're a private person, you don't really care about relationship goals or what everybody else thinks of your relationship, because you're happy. And this is why you only see black folks discussing the 50-50 concept. I never see white men or white women discussing this shit on Facebook or Instagram or media or in real life. Whenever I'm going around my friends or my white friends or married people, I never hear them discuss the men should be doing all this and the women should be. I never hear that. But when you're around black folks, that's what you hear. And that comes from a lack of bonding, and that comes from a lack of privacy, family. Lack of privacy, you dig? Okay? So we kind of got to understand these issues. The next comment that I see is, he said, privacy in a relationship is extremely important. Like, so many people do this thing where they tell everyone everything and have hella people in their business, when honestly their relationship and their household should remain in the house. That's what I was saying. It's like the woman that went to TikTok complaining about her husband asking him to clean or asking her to clean up after work because he was building them a house. Her last update was her crying, saying that her husband is divorcing her, and it's all because she followed the advice of people she didn't know. Correct. See, when women go online and saying, this nigga this nigga that, you're gonna get a multitude of women saying, girl, leave that nigga. Girl, you can do better. Girl, you can do this. You can do that. When in all actuality, she got herself a good man. And we all know, especially for women, it's hard to come by a good man, because you guys have to wait for a man to approach y'all and still decipher if he's a good nigga or if he's just trying to hit it and quit it. You bitches got to get that through y'all head. Y'all are in the losing spot or in the lesser spot of relationships. A man can find a better woman faster than you can find a better man. And if you don't believe that, you are lost. And if you don't trust that or know that that's the truth, I guarantee you're getting ran through. You're one of those bitches that's steady getting ran through, and you're one of those bitches that's steady saying niggas ain't shit. Because any bitch that say niggas ain't shit, I guarantee she had a good relationship that was shit, but she listened to other bitches that said niggas ain't shit. You feel me? I also have another comment. This one is from a woman. She says, privacy is very important in a relationship, from the stands of individual privacy and relationship privacy. There are two different types of privacy. However, both are imperative for relationships to work. Correct. Now, privacy on the individual level, again, I told you that's based on your specific relationship. I don't mind having everything out in the open because I want to be as trustworthy. I want all the trust in my relationships, because without trust, you have zero. You'll get into arguments about nothing if you don't have trust. You feel me? You'll get into arguments about nothing if you don't have trust. All right? So I didn't get any opposite comments on this one. I wanted to see people who were saying privacy doesn't matter. That's what I would have loved to see. Some comments on privacy doesn't matter. You should want to be open with your relationship, all that. I would have loved to see those type of comments, but I didn't, which is okay. Maybe drop your comments on this video, on this live. What I'm saying? Hit that like button, share, subscribe. I'm finished with all my points. again, I want to hear you guys' perspective on this. I had a few questions for you guys as far as how important is privacy in intimate relationships, and are women men's true weakness? All right. So those are the two questions you can drop an answer for in the comment section. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I did 2 lives today. Y'all check them out, man. I'm back building. It's Kklive. It's your brother Jelahi, and you already know we're just here to, question everything. We're here to make you think. Shout out Dane Calloway. We're here to expose different truths. We're here to be ourselves, family, and give great examples of black men and black women. I love you all, and I appreciate the support. Much love, much peace. I'm going to drop a video at the end of this build. We're going to go and get up out of here. Much love.
Y'all know what that means. Knew it was coming. Had to wait. Yeah, vibing the Connie son, but I'm really my mommy's son. Since the black top, I have black ops like a zombie hunt. Stuffing dead niggas in the woods, this a zombie blunt. Straight stoner, I'm a loner, just like Gandhi was. Networking with the builders, nigga sign me up. Anyone can catch this fade like we lined him up. HD clarity, the way my diamonds cut. I'm an all-star like I got buy-in jugs. Nah, nigga, I'm not lost, I'm just trying stuff. I'm really creating art like Adolf Tubbs. You would think we had a spot or get that weight off us. Ready for any team, this our playoff push. In it to win it like the Lakers. Wacko like Baylor. Chrome heart stitch, I got it fitted like it's Taylor. Watching the morning sunrise, Roy Ayers. Light on my feet, but I ain't hanging with the mayors. Told my girl she better like games, cause I'm a player. But that's a lemonade, mixing Henny with lemonade. I been getting made 100,000, y'all niggas business late. I'm on the way to that meal, that's a business plate. Keep the real, kill the fake. Let's go. State Farm, I got the real estate. My niggas the men in black, cause we keep out 10 in waste. And we'll come and peel his face. Killing, ayy. Yeah, shout out K.
You niggas chicken like tenders. Keep a double trigger, I'm Michael Jack in this thriller. That mean I'm bad, your human nature is sad. When she throw that ass, I'm a wide receiver like Chad. Model bitch got big titties and ass. Drinking out the bottle, not putting shit in the glass. So why you mad? You throw a tantrum in class? Cause you been trash, you put the garbage in bags. I might spaz, but keep it smoother than jazz. And we have good chemistry in the lab. Cause these jabs be putting niggas to nap. So relax, we run it like 3 laps. No Andre, but I'm drumming for these stacks. I'm hungry, I need craft. Yes, the cheese, I believe you would probably burn in my degrees. I'm too hot, I'm smoking out of this earth, blowing no moon rock. Revolutionary like Huey Freeman on the boondocks. If time is money, I move clocks. Hit it from the back, I grab her ankles like crew socks. Barrel on the gun longer than the tube sock. I keep a hammer in this toolbox. Got some shit to leave you too shocked. Bandana on, I'm Tupac. Like Tomb Raider, got 2 Glocks. Oh my God.